This is Act 1, Scene 15. Eisenhower.
Easy. Vice President?
Nixon.
First Lady?
Mamie.
Soviet President?
Khrushchev. These are too easy.
Best-selling car?
Chevy.
Buick? When was the Evacuation Claims Act?
1948.
What was the Evacuation Claims Act?
Truman agreed to compensate Japanese Americans for their forced evacuation during the war.
And?
And?
How did it turn out?
Not well.
$38 million were set aside for the more than 100,000 Japanese Americans who had been moved to internment camps. But this turned out not to be nearly enough compensation to replace the decimated farms and blacklisted businesses, not to mention the emotional cost of internment. This is good stuff. This will really help you create your character.
My character.
Well, not your character per se, but remember they said it's good to add details, period details, to feel emotionally like maybe you have a little sister, Raiko or Keiko, and you had to see her grow up in the camps. Maybe you have a lot of pent-up anger, righteous pent-up anger.
You sound almost excited.
I don't know, it might be a way to feel more connected.
Connected?
I just...
Connected?
Yeah, you never talk much about your heritage. It's just never been a big thing for you, so...
Oh, what? Because I'm not, what, doing Ikebana? You think I'm self-hating or something? Heritage? Kath, I'm from California. Long Beach, California.
Fine, forget it. You win. Katha is un-PC. Mad Katha.
Kath, what will it be like when it's just the two of us?
You mean, but...
Yeah, when we're alone. Will we be us or 50s us?
Well, I think the idea is there's no difference if we do it right.
But will they know if we slip?
Like, will they have our house bugged?
It's a serious question.
In 5th grade, my favorite teacher was Mrs. Haslett. She taught music. I loved her class, but one time, just to show my friends I was cool, I called her Mrs. Fatslet. And soon the whole school was calling her Mrs. Fatslet.
I know this is going somewhere.
But what I'm saying is I don't think anyone remembered that I was the one who said it first, and I don't think Mrs. Haslett could have known it was me, but she knew. She could tell something was different because of the way I was around her. So what I'm saying is I think they'll know like that. Like if we've been breaking the rules.
But what about, for instance, in bed?
Oh.
Do we have to be period
Oh.
appropriate? I mean, do we have to not do things we might normally do?
Like?
Like what? The things most of what we do. I was reading. Oral sex was illegal in 36 states.
That doesn't mean people didn't do it.
True.
Now, as long as we can make sure it's accompanied afterward by period-accurate feelings of shame and confusion.
So it's only bad if you feel good about it.
Yes, I think that's right.
But we're doing this to be happy in the first place?
Right.
I'm so confused.
I love you.
I love you too. Let's have shame-free oral sex while we can, huh?
What if we had a safe word?
Safe word? Like S&M?
Like absolute emergency, one of us needs to acknowledge the 21st century, absolutely has to talk about sushi or hybrid cars.
Or oral sex?
But only for emergencies. Wait, it would have to be a word no one would ever say back then.
Facebook.
Wasn't that a word? It just meant something else.
Twitter?
Also a word.
This is hard.
iPod.
Xbox. Kim Kardashian.
Something with dignity.
Hybrid cars.
Too clunky. Portobello.
Too whimsical.
Latte.
Too lame.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
It has heft, right?
You wouldn't say that by accident.
It's modern, it's shrill. I already kind of miss it.
You sure you want to do this?
Yes. Are you sure?
6 months. Goodbye, Hillary.
Goodbye, Hillary.
Hello, Ike.
I like Ike. I like Ike.
I like Ike. I like Ike. I like Ike. I like Ike.
I like Ike.